Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect individual. This is Azaria coming at you from the GMS Miami camp, and I'm going to go over a few verses. This is the book of Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that hast forgotten the law, the Most High, forgotten the law of the Most High. I will forget thy children. Yeah, man. The reason why we so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are suffering right now, because we forgot His law. Okay, and His law is knowledge. And as you can see, I also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High. And where are the laws? Most of the laws located? Deuteronomy 28, in the book of Deuteronomy. Okay, going to church is not a law. First of all, the church does not dwell in a building built by human hands. The church dwells in men of the Lord. That's why you don't see so many men in the church, because a lot of these churches have been so feminized now. You got pink curtains and all this other stuff, and women want to dress up in their hats, and guys dress up in their tight suits and all that good stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with dressing up, but when it comes to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, the Most High deals with men. He deals with men. He does not deal with women. Now, He may bless women. Yeah, that's true. He may bless women. Look at Hagar, when Sarah told Abraham to kick her out in the wilderness, and she didn't want her to be there. An angel came to her, and an angel came to Sarah. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the Most High has ways of communicating with women, but at the same time, the Most High is going to deal with us men, because we are His. We are His son, His sons. So all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. You don't have to go to church. A lot of people say you have to go to church. What the fuck you got to go to church for? For what reason? Is it in the Bible that you say you have to go to church? The church dwells within men. If the church dwells in you, then why do you have to go to church? I really don't understand that. And if you want to be obedient, obey the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Okay, it's a lot. But yeah, man. The Most High has rejected us because we have lost knowledge of who we were. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and also confusion of faces. Hey, man. Your heritage does not go to church. First of all, what were the men of the Lord doing back in the day? Were they having church? No, they weren't having church. They were honoring the law, statutes, and commandments, and you didn't have to go to church. You were obedient to the Sabbath. There were certain things on certain days that you could and could not do. And that was it. You just lived your life according to the will of the Most High. But some people find that right now, yeah, it is kind of complicated, but some people just find that so bogus now, because they so used to going to church, and they say the law was done away with. No, the law was not done away with. It wasn't. Okay, this is another verse. This is the book of Matthew 16 and 26. For what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what a man give for his own soul? Yeah, man, you have a lot of these famous people giving up their soul just to gain fame and fortune. You know, in the end, what is it really gonna do for you? Fame and fortune. Why would you give up your soul for fame and fortune? I mean, come on, man. I mean, I know some people grew up poor, well, but your soul is worth more than a few $1,000,000. You know, it's worth more than that. But yet you have these movie stars out there who give up their soul for fame and fortune, and then when they get old and wrinkly, you know, the entertainment industry doesn't need them no more, and they're done away with. You know, and it's kind of messed up, man. You see these movie stars like, well, famous people like Beyonce, Lady Gaga. When they perform, man, they have these demons take over them, and they know it. You know, they're basically witches. You know, Oprah Winfrey, a lot of female actresses, and also actors too. You know, they give up their soul. They have a demon into them, so when they act, the demon just comes out. You know, and you know it's not always you're not always gonna have a demon with horns and all that stuff coming out of them. I mean, but you can just see when they transform into a character, the demon just comes out. You know, I mean, that's just the bottom line. The demon just comes out. How you think some of these actors got Academy Awards? You know, a demon had to take over their body. You know, that's just the way it is, man. I mean, I know it's kind of hard to believe, but it's true. All right, this is the book of Matthew, 24th chapter, 6 through the 7th verse. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines, and I think that's against, and pestilence, and earthquakes in divine places. I think that's it. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. We living in the last days now, man. We hearing about the Iran and not Iran. Oh, stop. We're hearing about the Syrian war. There's rumors of war against Russia and America, Russia and China. I mean, Russia and the United States, and China and the United States. I mean, we hearing it now, man. We in the last days, man. You know, there's earthquakes. Recently, you had the earthquake in not earthquake, the volcano eruption in Hawaii. I mean, it's crazy, man. We living in the last days, and if you think this place is going to be here for a long time, then you bugging out right now. You know, I may look like the one I'm bugging out, but you know, the Most High is telling me to push this truth, man, because America is not going to be here forever. It's not. And you know, we got to get into this word, man. Got to get into this word, because we see the things that are going on right now in this world, and it's not pretty. And the ending is not going to be, well, I would say if you in this truth, the ending is going to be beautiful. But for all of you who are not in this truth, boy, let me tell you something. Woo, you ain't going to be able to handle it. You're not going to be able to handle it. You know, there's going to be famine here in America. There's going to be pestilence here in America. I mean, there's going to be martial law. It's going to get there. It's going to eventually get there. It's not about a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You know? So I suggest you get into this truth, man. Hey, ladies, if your husband is not in this truth, hey, tell him to get into it. Because through your husband, you can be saved through this, through all this bullshit that's going on here in America. And then when shit really hit the fan, you really gonna wish you had a man of the Lord on your side. All right. Till next time, this is your brother Izar. Shalom.